Hey everybody, William the Creator here. Let's talk about Antlers. Man, this movie was straight up horror. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It's slow in the beginning, but then when it gets to the climax and then builds up to the end, that's when stuff just goes haywire. And when I mean haywire, you can see the picture of the dude on the right on the bottom. He becomes crazy, and that's that kid's father, the kid up top who's the main protagonist. But I mean, the movie did spoil kind of what the creature is. So basically, is basically his father, turns to a Wendigo. Sorry for the spoilers, but yes, this movie involves Wendigos, which are a Native Americans type of negative, evil energy, evil spiritual entities that roams the natural habitat of nature. And for you to become one, you have to consume human flesh. And when you consume human flesh too many times, you become what they say a Wendigo. Or if one of their spirits finds you and takes over your body, you become one, and you cannot leave it. And technically, the only way to not become one, or you become one, you have to die. And that's basically what this movie explains, is how this kid's father became one at the beginning of the movie after something happens, and showing how this kid's taking care of him and how it transpires him to become one, while there's another person in the room with them that the kid had him captive in, also turning into, towards the end, which I'm not going to spoil that part. That can be up to you guys to watch. But yes, this movie is really dark. A dark, absolute horror. This is absolutely straight up horror. When I mean dark, it's really dark. There's scenes where I'm thinking to myself, they made this. Why? That is creepy, But it's the way it does it, where is you don't get to the intense part till the first person that he kills, which is by a person in this movie makes a really dumb decision, just to trying to go around and be what you call what's that word? Someone that they're trying to go and involve people, personal, habits, and personal lives. This woman tried to get involved and trying to see what's wrong with this kid, and then goes to his house, and then shit starts, to down spiral after she opened the door that his father was in, technically, and it just go haywire. She dies, and then a bunch of other people start dying by his cannibalism, him going out eating, and the more he eats, the more he starts transforming into that creature, that Wendigo, and it's really dark. It's really good. It's not gonna be for everyone, because it is a slow, dark horror movie. Sorry, I'm using dark too much because it's really dark. It's really dark, but it's not for everyone, I know most people want to watch something that's like straight up, hey, jump scares, make those jump scares, like The Conjuring, like most ghost movies, or A Quiet Place, where there's jump scares. This don't have that. There's probably at least one or two jump scares in this, but after that, there's none. This is straight up, just a horror storytelling movie like The Last Night at Soho that I did in my last video. You just watch it, involve into the story, follow the character, and see how this just starts to spiral down into something, traumatic, which, yes, it does get to something traumatic, but then it goes to something good, but then it ends in a way where it's open-minded, where you think to yourself, okay, so if it ends like this, what's the possibility of, this happening, or that happening, or, and that's actually how it ends. You just don't know, unless they make a sequel, which I hope they don't, because then that's going to, mess up what this movie was, something special, and I don't want them to mess this up. But, again, this was a good movie. I'm going to give this 8 out of 10, because, yeah, I did kind of, got a little bit, tired. I almost fell asleep because how slow it was in the beginning. But I understand that they're trying to build up to that horror suspense. And it's really good seeing the transformation of the creature. The acting was good. The father did a good job. You barely see him in it, but the way he's, starts becoming this creature, and the way he's just, acting like he's a cannibalism, vicious, wants to kill you. That was creepy. And the boy being so mysterious and creepy and weird, the classmate thinks he's weird, the teacher thinks he's weird. He did so good with that type of acting of that type of character. And then also the woman who wants to take him in, his teacher, she did a good job as being that that weird role model teacher who'd been through some crap when she was younger, and then wants to use that, which she learned from surviving all that, to help another kid, so he doesn't have to go through that stuff again, which you'll see what I mean in the movie. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. I hope you guys check this out. If it does come out on DVD, Blu-ray, by next month or January. Check it out. Even rent it from Redbox or get on demand if you want to see it. But like I said, it's not for everyone, but it is absolutely a good horror movie to watch. And there's something else I want to say, but oh yes, this is a reason. This movie here is a reason that they need to make an Until Dawn movie. If you haven't played the game Until Dawn on the PS4, go play that. That's based on Wendigos, technically. It's basically half serial killer, half Wendigos type story telling video game, and it's so good. It's from the creators that did all the Dark Pictures and Anthology games like House of Ashes, the Man of Medan, and of course Little Hope. And then a new one that's coming out called The Devil Inside Me, which comes out next year, or something in that line. But yes, this is a good movie. Check it out. Thank you for seeing my reaction, and I see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.